Thanks for staying with us on the news tonight. Let's get you some national updates now. The testimony of Yusuf Gandarbali, the second eyewitness to events at Chief Minister Omar Abdullah's residence the day National Conference worker Syed Yusuf died, has now become crucial. The first eyewitness, Salam Reshi, has already slammed the Abdullahs. Gandarbali says he will speak only to the Judicial Commission of Inquiry. The opposition has alleged that Yusuf's was a custody death, while the Chief Minister and his father, Union Minister Farooq Abdullah, vehemently denied. Moving over to some international news. US President Barack Obama has warned Pakistan of its links with extremists. While addressing the press at the White House, the US President said links between Pakistani intelligence and insurgents are troubling when asked a question on allegations of Pakistan's links with the Haqqani network. President Obama said Pakistan has had interactions with some unsavory characters. The statement comes after weeks of acrimony and strained ties in the US-Pakistan relations following retired Admiral Mike Mullen accusing Pakistan's inter-service intelligence of having ties with the Haqqani network.
There is no doubt that there's some connections that the Pakistani military and intelligence services have with certain individuals that we find trouble. And I've said that publicly, and I've said it privately to Pakistani officials as well. To actually get Pakistan to realize that a peaceful approach towards India would be in everybody's interests and would help Pakistan actually develop. We will constantly evaluate our relationship with Pakistan based on, is overall this helping to protect Americans and our interests.
In some news of girl power, 3 women have been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize this year. Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Liberian peace activist Lema Gabawi, and Yemeni activist Tawakkul Kerman for their work on women's rights, which the prize committee described as fundamental to the spread of peace around the world.
Nobel Peace Prize for 2011 is to be divided in 3 equal parts between Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Lema Gabawi, and Tawakkul Kerman.
This year's Nobel Peace Prize shared between 3 dynamic women. 72-year-old Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is the president of Liberia. The Harvard-trained economist became Africa's first democratically elected female president in 2005, seen as a major peacemaker and women's activist in a country that has been ravaged by civil wars for years. Lema Gabawi has been recognized for her work with women in Liberia. She organized a group of Christian and Muslim women to challenge Liberia's warlords, emboldening them and ensuring their participation in elections. Tawakkul Kerman is a 32-year-old mother of 3 who heads the human rights group Women Journalists Without Chains. She has been a leading figure in organizing protests against Yemen's President Ali Abdullah Saleh that kicked off in late January as a part of a wave of revolts that have gripped the Arab world. By honoring Kerman, the committee appeared to be acknowledging the effects of the Arab Spring, which has challenged authoritarian regimes across the region. NDTV Bureau Report.
In news from the International Sailing Regatta, with more than 100 sailors from around 10 countries having participated in the championship, it all concluded here in Chennai today. The winds, though, were less than 2 knots in today's conditions. But good news is that Tamil Nadu, a team that's often a force to reckon with on the sailing circuit, has emerged among the top 3. 2 of the state's sailors finished on the podium in the optimist category for women, bagged by Zahabia and Janaki, but the final results are still to be tabled tomorrow. And that's all of the news tonight. Thanks for being with us.